Hello guys, I am Justin Carmack and welcome to Critter Hunter. In this video, I want to give you 5 reasons why I love Dauin and Dumaguete and the reason why I am based here this year instead of anywhere else in the world. So let's go.
All my friends are heathens, take it slow.
Alright guys, so here is number 5, and these are in no particular order, of why I love scuba diving in Dauin and Dumaguete. The dive centers and the guides. So this might go without saying, but it's really nice to have an experienced and professional dive center with really professional guides, dive masters, instructors, etc. And when I say professional, I mean guides that can help you with your diving and all that if you need help. But also as a critter hunter, I really like when I have guides that they follow the number 2 rule in PADI, which is don't touch wildlife. I hate it when I'm somewhere else like Belize or somewhere in the world where your guide really wants to please you and they'll find some little shrimp or something and they'll pick it up and manipulate whatever it is so you could get a better photo or video. I absolutely hate that. I've seen it all over the world and it just really gets to me. So I love that here in Dumaguete or Dauin area, whoever I dive with, they all have the same ethos where they manipulate nothing, leave bubbles, not trash, or whatever that saying is, but they're really good at that, so I don't have to worry. That's awesome. The number 4 reason why I love scuba diving in Dauin, Dumaguete is that it's cheap. Philippines is cheap. It's amazing. Not just the diving itself, but the transportation, food, rent. Now that I'm going to be based here all year, I have an apartment. I'm not staying at the dive resort. And it's really cheap. You can get, we have a 2-bedroom house with we adopted a stray cat, Kevin. And our pretty big apartment is about $300 a month. There's much cheaper ones, but if you paid American prices, you'd be living in a mansion. And the diving itself is really cheap. It's some of the cheapest in the world. So that's a plus when you're diving a few times a week. The number 3 is kind of similar to number 1, and it is that this is a really green area. If you go across on the ferry to Siquijor, they've banned single-use plastic altogether. You can't get straws or plastic forks anymore. And here in Dauin, Dumaguete, most of the resorts are the same, including who I always dive with, Liquid Dumaguete. No plastic, no straws, nothing. They have bamboo straws or metal. There's just no waste, no plastic waste. They're trying to clean up the ocean. But what I really like is all the dive centers, even though, they're competitors business-wise, they kind of work together and to clean up reefs. They have like unspoken rules. They have spoken rules. They work together to keep the reefs clean. It's kind of one standard where all their dive masters and guides do the same thing, where they don't let their divers touch anything. They don't let them litter, any of that. And then they also encourage their clients, their divers, to pick up trash that they see on the reef. So even though Philippines has 130 something million people in the country, these reefs are some of the cleanest I've ever seen. So the number 2 reason is the Filipino people. Filipino people are awesome. I guess I could give a shout out to the old wifey. I'm now married to a Filipina. We were together 4 years, and it's just every Filipino I know is super friendly. The most happy people. I've been to 90 countries so far, and this has to be the happiest country on earth. And it's the same with the divers, my guides, everything else. There's no competition. There's no, how much air did you come out with? I had less. It's it's just a shared love for fish and weird little crabs and shrimp, and we all want to see the same thing, and everybody's just so friendly. And even if it's Americans or foreigners that own the dive centers and that I'm diving with, they've been here so long that happiness from Philippines has kind of rubbed off on them, and they have like a new laid back and friendly vibe as well. So this place is really good for that. And the last but definitely not least, number one reason that I love scuba diving in Dauin is the critters. Dauin is known for its amazing muck diving, and except for Apple Reef, it is the jumping off point for Apple Island. And well, Apple Island has some of the best reef in the entire world. A lot of aquariums like the Chicago Aquarium have come here and taken photos and tried to mimic the Chicago Aquarium after Apple Island, and it is insane reef. But the coast of Dauin to Dumaguete, where I prefer, which is a muck diving paradise, a critter hunter's dream, that has some of the most rare and amazing species in the world. If I was going to rank the best muck diving in the world, I would say Dauin, I would say Anilao in the Philippines, and I would say Lembe in Indonesia. Of course, there's a lot more, but these places are amazing. So we've traveled the world. We've been all over, including all over the Philippines, which has a million dive locations on its own. But Dauin really kind of got into my heart for the species. All the videos that you're gonna see for the rest of the year are gonna be Dauin species. We're gonna focus on videos this year and just try to showcase one species in each video. So if you just watched the Harlequin shrimp video, you can watch that here. That was here in Dauin. Or ribbon eels, or flamboyant cuttlefish, or ornate ghost pipefish. There are just so many incredible and rare species here that you just can't go wrong. But if you are a regular diver and just want to see some amazing reefscapes, or if you're a wide-angle photographer or videographer, yeah, you still have Apple Island. And the Dumaguete Dauin is the closest place to go to Apple Island from. So all the dive resorts go to Apple Island. It's like it's a day trip. Usually it's a 1 hour there, 1 hour back, and it's amazing as well. But for muck divers and critter hunters like myself, you can't beat the coastline in muck dives. So there you have it, you guys. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Have you ever been to Dauin or Dumaguete? If you enjoy my other videos about little weird macro critters, you might want to come give it a try. If you do, let me know. I'm diving all the time. Let's go. I'm diving 2 to 3 days a week, which means 2 to 3 dives a day, just so I can make these videos for you guys here and on Instagram. So let me know what you guys think. If you like this kind of video, let me know. Maybe I can make one for Anilao or a million other places I've been. Just let me know. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.